A lot of people still believe that diabetes is a life sentence, something you can't escape or change. But here's the thing, that's not true anymore. You can manage diabetes better than ever before, and in some cases, even prevent it entirely. It's not about perfection, but about knowing what steps to take and how to make smarter choices. This video is all about giving you exactly that, 20 practical tips to help you take control of your health. It's not just theory. These are actionable steps you can start applying today. And hey, stick around because a lot of helpful info is coming your way to make this journey even easier. So, are you ready to learn how to beat diabetes and feel more confident about your health? Let's dive in. Tip 1. Buy a glucometer. If you have diabetes, owning a glucometer is a must. These devices allow you to monitor your blood sugar levels throughout the day, giving you valuable insights into how different foods and activities affect your glucose levels. Even if you have prediabetes, regularly checking your blood sugar can help you make better food choices and manage your condition more effectively. Most glucometers are affordable, typically costing under $50, making them an essential tool for maintaining a diabetes-friendly lifestyle. Tip 2. Walk after meals. Research shows that going for a walk after meals can help stabilize blood sugar levels. Even a short walk of 10 minutes can be effective, with some studies finding it more beneficial for blood sugar control than exercising at other times of the day. For the best results, aim for a brisk walk of 20 to 25 minutes after meals. Instead of heading straight to the couch or bed after eating, grab your sneakers or your dog and take a relaxing walk. It's a small habit that can have a big impact on your overall health. Tip 3. Try a meal kit delivery service. So when you hear about meal kit delivery services like Blue Apron or Every Plate, you might think it's just for convenience. But there's more to it. These services provide you with pre-portioned ingredients and recipes to cook healthy meals at home. The best part? They help you avoid food waste and reduce trips to the store, which can tempt you to pick up unhealthy snacks or items that aren't in your meal plan. Instead of buying food in bulk without a clear plan, which often results in food going unused, these services send just the right amount. Not only does this save you money, since you're not buying unnecessary extras, but it also helps you stay on track with healthy eating. Tip 4. Limit alcohol consumption. While moderate alcohol consumption may be okay for some people, it's important to be cautious if you have diabetes. Certain diabetes medications can interact with alcohol, and many alcoholic beverages are high in sugar, which can cause blood sugar spikes. Additionally, alcohol provides empty calories without offering any real nutritional value. For example, a pint of 5% beer has about as many calories as 2 slices of white bread, essentially the same as eating candy. To keep your blood sugar stable and maintain a healthier lifestyle, it's best to skip alcohol as much as possible and stick to water as a more diabetes-friendly choice. Tip 5. Add weight training to your routine. You probably already know that lifting weights can help you build muscle, but its benefits go far beyond just looking fit. Building muscle plays a key role in improving your insulin sensitivity, meaning your body uses insulin more efficiently. Plus, having more lean muscle increases your metabolism, which helps stabilize your blood sugar levels over time. Strength training also brings additional perks like better blood pressure control, a reduced risk of heart disease, stronger bones, and improved cholesterol levels. Incorporating weightlifting into your routine isn't just about fitness, it's about setting the foundation for better overall health. Tip 6. Find the right meal frequency for you. When it comes to how often you should eat, there's no one-size-fits-all answer. Some people find that eating 5 or 6 smaller meals or snacks throughout the day helps keep their blood sugar stable and prevents cravings. Others do better with 2 or 3 larger meals. It really depends on your body and metabolism. Research has shown mixed results. While smaller, more frequent meals work well for some, they may lead others to consume more food overall. The key is to experiment and figure out what works best for you. Start by paying attention to how your blood sugar reacts to different meal schedules and adjust as needed. Tip 7. Watch your salt intake. Salt doesn't directly affect your blood sugar, but too much of it can lead to high blood pressure, which increases the risk of heart disease, stroke, and complications linked to diabetes. The recommended daily limit for salt is about 1 teaspoon or 6 grams. To cut back, try reducing your reliance on packaged and processed foods, which often contain hidden sodium. Cooking meals from scratch also gives you more control over the amount of salt you use. When dining out, skip the extra salt shaker to avoid adding unnecessary sodium to your meal. Small changes can go a long way in protecting your heart and overall health. Tip 8. Limit your red meat intake. A lot of people love it, but eating too much can sneakily create problems for your health. If you eat a lot of red meat, it could contribute to weight gain because of the high calorie content and fatty cuts. But here's the interesting part. Red meat is also high in iron. And while iron is good for you in the right amounts, too much can cause something called oxidative stress. Think of oxidative stress like rust forming in your body. It makes your cells less sensitive to insulin, which is the last thing you want when managing diabetes. And there's even more to consider. Studies have linked eating a lot of red meat to certain cancers. But don't worry, you don't have to cut it out completely. Red meat has great nutrients like protein and vitamin B12, which are important. The trick is balance. Limit your red meat to about 70 grams a day. Think 2 sausages, and try to have it only a couple of times a week. Focus on leaner cuts if you can, and make red meat the exception, not the rule. Tip 9. Try vegetable-based pasta alternatives. If you're a pasta lover, you might think diabetes means saying goodbye to it. But that's not necessarily true. You just need to make smarter swaps. Traditional pasta, made with white flour, is super starchy and can spike your blood sugar quickly. But veggie-based noodles like zucchini or squash spirals are a game changer. They're loaded with fiber and healthy carbs without all the sugar, and they taste great when you saute them in a little olive oil. You don't even need fancy tools, just a peeler, or buy pre-made veggie noodles from the store. And remember, it's the sauce that makes pasta amazing, so focus on making heart-healthy ones, like a simple tomato garlic sauce. You'll still get that comforting pasta feeling, but in a way that's way better for your blood sugar. Tip 10. Enjoy 2 to 4 servings of fruit daily. Fruit is awesome because it's like nature's dessert. Sweet, delicious, and full of good stuff like vitamins, antioxidants, and fiber. But here's the catch. Not all fruits affect your blood sugar the same way. Bananas, for example, might raise your sugar faster than apples or berries. So it's about choosing the right ones and eating the right amounts. For instance, studies show that fruits like blueberries, grapes, and apples can actually lower your risk for type 2 diabetes. Stick to whole fruits. Skip the juice because that strips away the fiber you need. Aim for 2 to 4 servings of fruit a day. What's a serving? Think of an apple, peach, or pear. They're about the size of your fist. For smaller fruits like strawberries, 4 count as a serving. For grapes, 16 is a serving. Mangoes? They're bigger, so they count as 2 servings. The key is to enjoy fruit in moderation and pair it with other healthy foods, so you're getting the benefits without overloading on sugar. Tip 11. Enhance your meals with antioxidant-rich spices and herbs. Big health benefits can come from small changes, like adding a pinch of the right spices to your meals. Certain herbs and spices like ginger, turmeric, garlic, and cinnamon not only elevate flavor, but also help manage blood sugar, combat oxidative stress, and support heart health. Ginger, for instance, can boost insulin sensitivity and improve cholesterol. Try grating a teaspoon into soups, on stir-fries, or even tea. Turmeric is another powerhouse for controlling blood sugar and reducing inflammation. Sprinkle it on chicken, scrambled eggs, or blend it into smoothies and teas. Garlic is great for glucose control, protecting cells from damage, and improving heart health. Mince it for soups, salsas, or other dishes. For the bold, eating 2 raw garlic cloves on an empty stomach is another option. These are just a few examples. There's an entire variety of diabetes-friendly spices and herbs to explore. Our top 7 best spices for diabetics are coming up. Click the link in the description below to know about their benefits. Now back to the list. Tip 12. Switch to whole grain or sprouted grain breads. If bread is a staple in your diet, it's time to reconsider the type you choose. White bread, often compared to candy due to its quick blood sugar spike, isn't ideal for diabetes management. Instead, opt for whole grain or sprouted grain bread, which are packed with fiber to slow insulin spikes. Pumpernickel and sourdough bread are great options too. Sourdough, with its long fermentation process, produces acetic acid that can lower blood sugar levels, while pumpernickel is often made with a sourdough starter, providing similar benefits. When shopping, check labels to ensure there are no added sugars or hidden unhealthy ingredients. Tip 13. Prioritize seasonal produce. Fresh fruits and vegetables are essential for a balanced diet, but they can be pricey, especially out of season. However, you can enjoy high-quality produce year-round by freezing seasonal items. Stock up on affordable, fresh produce like kale, spinach, broccoli, sweet potatoes, apples, and berries during their peak season. Freeze them in portions to ensure you always have a supply of nutrient-rich foods on hand, even in the off-season. Shopping at farmers markets or discount produce stores can help you find the best deals on seasonal items, making healthy eating more budget-friendly. Tip 14. Track your carbs. Tracking carbs sounds like a lot of work, right? But it's actually pretty simple and can help you a lot, especially with diabetes. Carbs are the foods that impact your blood sugar the most. So by tracking how much you eat, you can control your blood sugar more easily. For example, if you're diabetic, knowing how many carbs are in your meal helps you adjust your insulin if needed. Most people with diabetes aim to keep their carb intake at about 45 to 60 grams per meal. It's easy to figure out how many carbs are in packaged foods by reading the label. For fresh foods like fruits and veggies, you can look up their carb content. For instance, an apple or a cup of milk typically has around 15 grams of carbs. Once you get the hang of it, you'll know exactly what to eat and when to make the best choices for your health. Tip 15. Get 30 minutes of exercise a day. You don't need to spend hours at the gym to stay healthy. 30 minutes of exercise a day can do wonders. Studies show that moderate exercise for half an hour each day helps your body function at its best. It's not just about losing weight. Regular exercise boosts heart health, strengthens muscles, and even improves your mood. What's great about this tip is that you don't need fancy equipment. You can walk briskly, cycle, swim, or even dance for 30 minutes. It's the consistency that matters. Even small activities like housework count. So it's not about pushing yourself for hours, but getting active regularly to keep your body strong and your blood sugar in check. Tip 16. Eat omega-3 rich food portions. First, let's talk about omega-3 fatty acids. They're a type of healthy fat that comes from certain foods, like oily fish. These fats are great for your heart and can help improve how your body uses insulin. When it comes to managing diabetes, omega-3s can make a big difference by improving insulin sensitivity. Eating fish like salmon, tuna, and mackerel is an easy way to get more omega-3s into your diet. Doctors recommend having this kind of fish at least twice a week. The cool part? Studies show that eating these kinds of fish even more often, up to 7 times a week, can bring even better results like lowering the bad fats, triglycerides, in your blood. So if you're not already eating omega-3 rich fish, adding them to your weekly meals could really boost your overall health, not just your blood sugar levels. Tip 17. Fill half your plate with non-starchy vegetables. This tip is all about making sure you get a solid serving of vegetables that are low in calories and carbs. Vegetables like broccoli, cauliflower, and asparagus are what we call non-starchy vegetables. They're packed with nutrients and fiber but low in the glycemic index, meaning they don't spike your blood sugar the way other starchy foods, like potatoes or corn, can. By making sure half of your plate at each meal is filled with these veggies, you're not only adding essential nutrients to your diet, but also helping control your blood sugar. These vegetables are high in fiber, which helps keep you fuller longer, so you won't feel the urge to snack on unhealthy foods. Plus, they're low in calories, so you don't have to worry about overloading on carbs or sugars. The recommendation is simple. Aim for about 3 servings of non-starchy vegetables daily. You can prepare them in many ways. Steam, sauté, or even roast them with a little olive oil for extra flavor. They're flexible and easy to add to any meal. Tip 18. Enjoy small treats. Occasionally, it's all about balance. Yes, sugary foods and treats can spike your blood sugar levels, but no one's saying you have to cut them out completely. The trick is moderation. Allowing yourself the occasional treat helps prevent feelings of deprivation, which can lead to overeating or binging later. When you do enjoy a treat, go for healthier options like a small piece of dark chocolate, a handful of berries, or some unsweetened yogurt. The key is to control portion sizes. Keep the treats small. Also, pairing these treats with some protein, like nuts, yogurt, or a small piece of chicken, can help keep your blood sugar from spiking too quickly. Tip 19. Reducing processed sugar. Imagine you're used to snacking on things like chips, cookies, or soda. These foods are packed with added sugars and empty calories. They don't really give your body much nutrition, but they do spike your blood sugar. Over time, eating a lot of these kinds of foods can lead to weight gain and even conditions like diabetes. To beat this, the goal is to cut back on these processed, sugary foods. At first, this can be hard, especially if you're used to eating them often. But here's the good news. You don't need to go cold turkey. You can slowly decrease how much of these foods you eat. If you take it step by step, your body will get used to craving healthier options, like fresh fruits or natural foods that give your body more energy and nutrients. So instead of reaching for that sugary snack, try choosing fruit, veggies, or a handful of nuts. Over time, your cravings for sugary foods will lessen. 20. Watch your portions. Portion sizes have gotten much larger over the years, not just in restaurants but also in the foods we buy. Things like frozen pizzas, snacks, and even bagels have grown bigger. But eating larger portions can lead to overeating, even if the food is healthy. To control your blood sugar, lose weight, and stay healthy, it's just as important to manage the amount of food you eat as it is to choose healthier foods. A common issue is eating too much, even of nutritious foods. So try limiting yourself to one plate per meal and avoid second helpings. For example, a serving of pasta should be no bigger than half a tennis ball, and a serving of meat should be the size of a deck of cards. At first, this might feel like too little food, but over time your body will adjust and you'll feel fuller with smaller portions. Conclusion: these are the 20 top recommendations to manage diabetes, lose weight, and maintain a healthy lifestyle over the long term. If you have any additional suggestions that you believe are more effective, feel free to share them in the comments section below. Also, make sure to like the video and subscribe to the Diabetes Health channel so you can stay updated with new content released every day. Thank you for watching, and we wish you a happy and healthy day.